You see the title. Mm-mm. Y'all already know me. This is Bieber TV, and you know we can't do nothing without the copyright claim. 107 of the Copyright Act allowance is made for fair use for the sole purpose of criticism, comments, and news reporting and teaching. Y'all know what it is, baby, over here. We got a storybook time, and I need to know, is Rasta throwing shade? Y'all, I was listening to her, and I also heard about the visitor that came to visit, Miss Fifi. But this conversation ain't about Miss Fifi going to visit Miss Rasta on her channel. This conversation is about, is Mama throwing shade? Because I heard it and everybody else that came to visit also heard it as well. Now we're going to talk about these men. Y'all know what I mean when I say these men. I don't understand. I don't know why. But some things is just for telephone calls only, especially when you're a mom and a daughter and there's a dispute. You need not to come to the internet with the nonsense because people are going to take it and run. And I am not one that will just sit up and listen and just downgrade a sister or a brother or something to that nature. I listen thoroughly before I even give my opinion. And I got an opinion about what I heard today. And I've been working on this. That's just on period. Okay. So as I was listening to her, I couldn't help but to reflect. Is she talking about? See, while I was listening to this, I found that this conversation was very much similar to what we've been hearing about Peaches and Woods, because she mentioned how her husband just told her how he would never cheat on her, but she went on to speak about men that do.
That person, hell, you would screw anybody. You would screw anything that's walking, and you got a wife at home. Yeah, bike up. It's time to bike up. So you got to think about that too. You got to think about that. And I feel like this: a woman should have standards, and we are queens. We queens. Like yesterday, my husband was sitting at the on the bar stool, and I just came out the room, and he was sitting there, he was drinking. I just came up to my husband. I was like, you know what? I love you so much.
Funny how she just stated it like that. You know, he was drinking and she just told him how much she loved him. And we got Peaches running around telling Woods how much she loved him, even making a diss about him. You know what I'm saying? A little track, right?
I love you. And my husband always tell me, my husband say, Tracy, since I've been with you, me and my husband been together 21 years. He say, since I've been with you, I never looked to the left or to the right. I always kept my eyes on you. And I always loved you from the first day I met you. He said, I don't know if you ever fell out of love with me, but I always loved you from the first day I met you. And I told my husband, I said, you're my best friend. You are my best friend. He my best friend. He
As a whole has to say to ourselves, where did Peaches get this from? Right? Running around telling Woods how much she loved him, Woods drinking and carrying on, and you hear it straight from the mom's mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with Peaches saying that Woods her best friend and how much she loves him because that's all she has. He helped with his own kids. Got me lost for words. I have to say that, you know what I'm saying? One of them kind of feelings. But as I continue to listen, it was definitely a strange thought that crossed my mind because as mom was talking, you can see the expression that she gives. You do know expressions will say a lot. So let's continue to listen as she expresses herself.
Because there's some women, you going through so much with some of these men that don't even much want to help you. They want to lay around. They don't even much want to help you pay a bill.
As she said that, watch her facial expression. And then we get off into it.
I know one lady was telling me she work all day. As soon as she come home, her man don't even much worry. Want bring him water, cook him something. And I'm like, before I knew it, I had like, what the hell wrong with you? What the hell is wrong with you? She was like, what you saying, Tracy? I said, You think I'll be busting my ass all day, working all day long? I come home and a man been laying his ass around and my all day long. And as soon as I walk in, somebody get him some water, cook him something to eat. If you don't get your ass on a job, I know something, okay? First of all, we're not gonna be together.
Now,
Cause
you
I
got
don't
to
like
say
a
to
sorry
yourself,
man.
if you have no friends, how could you be so out cold to a stranger? But I'm inclined to believe that that conversation was not between a stranger. I really believe it was personal, and that's just my opinion. This is Biba TV. Thank you for viewing. Click like and subscribe. Don't forget to join the family in the conversation. And try not to be so hateful. It's just an opinion channel, okay? Peace.